Hey, welcome to another one-stop geek shop podcast. Live unboxing number 20. My favorite WrestleMania main event is WrestleMania 20, so why wouldn't the live unboxing 20 be any less special? Here we are, Unrivaled AEW Wave 3. You got your Orange Cassidy. You've got your Riho. Wait, I got more. You got your Nick Jackson. You got your Pac. You have your Darby Allin. And where's the other Jackson brother? Get your ass over here, Matt. AEW Unrivaled. Jeez. Weird. Unrivaled Wave 3. So, where to begin? We'll start with the Brothers Bucks. Why not? You know I'm an Unrivaled freak. I'm an AEW fan, Super Mark. So this is going to be very exciting for me. Been much anticipated. Can't find them in the stores, but they are available now at Target and Walmart. So there's a better chance if you have that one of 500 Moxley you want to slide my way. I'll be hunting for him and unboxing him right here on YouTube. But let's get to the business at hand. Matt Jackson, circa Dynamite, January 1st, January 29th, 2020. Back when we had live shows at Cleveland, Ohio. I think he's pinning. He's not, but he's fighting. There's the Blade, formerly Pepper Parks. Cool box. I do love the thing about AEW Unrivaled. One thing I truly adore about it is that the gear is very specific to certain moments. Like, they nail that specificity so that the likeness couldn't be considered off or a mishmash. So let's carve him open. With the knife. ASMR. We're doing it old school because it's live. No dead air. Little ASMR on that. Somebody would pay $60 for this. And I got it. Retail, baby. Thanks to Ringside Collectibles. Bubble making a big load of trash today. Let's pop him out. Does he have any? He has a pungent aroma of whatever plastic is going on, but I don't see any tethers, so I think he can just pop out and be elite. The thing I love about this, aside from his pseudo Wolverine like sideburns and stuff, he has that ruthless aggression, deluxe aggression, like big expression on his face, and that's cool. Soft goods tassels and like boot cover bits for the super kick parte. Excellent elite decal on the side. Rubber entrance vest with the tassels on the side. Studded epaulets. How does this thing come off? He wonders aloud. We got a tab. We got a tab ski. So much like the WWE Elite, the rubber vest plugs in with some like rectilinear bits here. And what the hell? How does this come off? He smells like super glue, and that's kind of all right. I mean, they changed factories, and this is the first wave that's entirely like from the different change-up that it had to happen. But I think what I have to do... there's the head. Took the head clean off. Get that entrance gear up. Oh my god, he died! That's the cool thing about AEW with Jazwares, is that they kind of use Ultimate Edition articulation at like an average price, which isn't too shabby, but they come apart like that. So if a guy has different gear, if I wanted to put different like pants on Homeboy here, I could without having to like completely wreck the figure. But for that little exchange right there to get his entrance gear off, he's ready for the match. All I do is pop his head off. His torso came separate, but it slid back on pretty nicely, very much like the boss fight Vitruvian Hacks, which somebody made a little pre-order ski that might involve this man. But yeah, no, very cool. So let's get his brother Nick involved so that we have the Bucks of Young complete. Is it the same match? It is. Goofus. They gave him some nonsense about his facial expression, looking a little Jokerish right there. Not be unboxing that Joker anytime. Let's see if he smells as funky as his brother. Put it on. Classic. Thank you, AEW. Make me feel like a kid again. All right. Still the same thing, so no. ASMR for all you toy files. Same gear, obviously, so the construction is pretty much the same, and that's righteous. Let's see if his coat will probably come off the same way. Yeah. And then we just pop. See, he has like a rictus kind of smile. But if you've seen the posters for like the Bucks on certain pay-per-views, he's literally making that face. He makes that face. He I can't. My chin's a different kind of pointy. But yeah, he literally makes that face, and it's a head scan, people. So we've been doing head scans for almost 20 years, over 20 years now, and I killed him with. There it is. Smooth. See if there's any catastrophes. You get to see a heartbreak live on YouTube as I weep openly for the loss of a very, a much desired collection here. Because I haven't seen any of these on a peg anywhere. Walmart, Target, doesn't matter. I've never seen these in the flesh. I've seen 2 Kenny Omegas in my history. So I'll pop him back on. Pop his Haid back on. And these ones where Wave 2 was an improvement on the sort of pale ghostly skin tones, and Wave 2 was an improvement on that, a little more natural looking. This, I don't know if you can read, they've gotten even more brothered out tan, and that's pretty great. These Bucks rule, as a matter of fact. I have the first Bucks. Those are a special entrance gear, and it's a very important Wave 1 thing, and the construction on those are pretty righteous. But these guys, these are elite, and it's got a signature look. They might have to go on the wall. I might have to get another pair to go on the burgeoning AEW Unrivaled wall of special, you got to have the founding fathers of AEW. These guys certainly are, but that's outstanding. FTC can get bent as a side note because they made the Bucks, and who the hell cares? Pac! He's a bastard! I'm going to get what everybody wants to see, my untimely death. Let me get the knife out. One of them. Man, slice this bad boy open. This bastard. So this one, thanks to the pandemic, supposedly did not get a head scan proper, and it is an old school facial molding, and because of that, a lot of muss has been made about this figure. Hold up. This is his gear from All Out! August 31st, 2019 in Chicago, Illinois. First thing that fell out, the packaging, because with Wave 3, we're also seeing the increase of accessories. So likenesses are being improved, and accessories are being added even more, which is exciting. And this is the first AEW Unrivaled chair. Definitely not the last. It is constructed. It is constructed a lot like. What was that? It's constructed a lot like WCW line by Toy Biz had the chairs. If you can see the hinge, that sort of matches up there. It doesn't have the same kind of connection that the Jax chairs, the FTC chairs possess. But it looks like, chair shot. It looks pretty good. And the bastard should come with it. There's something inside here. Oh, okay. A piece of the packaging was flinging around in there, and I thought it's gold. So there's Pac. He's a bastard with alternate head. People love the stringy hair and face. It looks pretty good. And once again, a lot of no connectors. He doesn't smell quite like super glue, but then again, he doesn't have as much mixed media. He is Pac. And people have said that he's a little under-ripped. I think for Unrivaled and how Unrivaled look, I think it covers it pretty nicely. Let's see the scale, because Pac is kind of small. And yeah, he's a little shorter. The construction on him is really cool. I like that even though it's made of very similar parts to others, this is almost a unique torso. I don't think this torso has happened. It gets washed out with the terrible lighting in here, but when you see it in hand, it is very defined and very unique. It's not the Kenny Omega torso. It's not the Cody Rip torso. It is Pac, standalone, the bastard. Kick pads, black and gray. It's not the gold from his previous Elite, which was very excellent. But the head scan, the head sculpt, it's pretty good. It's not the worst, but it's not distractingly different because he has a fuller beard. The Elite one has a lot of Haid from his shaved sides. This one kind of has an implication, but doesn't exactly look like the shaved sides. But where that one fails at being Chrome Dome and he has the little goatee, this one excels in beardiness And also, instead of entrance gear, he has entrance moistness. So, I don't want to break it like my Ultimate Fiend almost broke, but there you go. You have your entrance like dour bastard coming to the ring and being just a hard son of a bitch. So there we go. And speaking of faces, the other one that was sculpted because of pandemic, Riho, in her gear from Dynamite from October 2nd, 2019 in Washington, D.C. Oh, knifey. Let's knife her out and get Riho out. And she comes complete with, she comes complete with, that looks like 2 pairs of alternate hands, awesome, and a title belt. So this figure's loaded down. Like, just another example where the Bucks have soft goods and entrance like gear. Like this one has accessories out the butt for that. Let's get the title belt out. Yeah, everything's just vacuum formed to the gear, to the packaging. Women's title. Very nice. Detailed as detailed can be. It's about the real size of the actual women's title, because the AEW women's title is very tiny. Excuse me. Pop her out. A lot of complaining online from people about how her head scan looked on the proto images, because she's making like an excited, happy, teary victory face, because that's her. She gets beat to hell and survives anyway. Riho. She's very small. She is one of the Chase available figures that looks slightly different, but put the belt over the shoulder. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it because she has unique features anyway, and the proto image gave the face kind of did it dirty, as it were. It didn't exactly look that way, but in person, yeah, no, it's fine. It's Riho, man. How much more Riho do you want it to be? It's good to have the women's championship waiting for the tag. She has alternate hands, so she can be alternate all over and do the non-existent Orange Cassidy. I'll pop those out and put them in the bag later. But yeah, no, I think some people are being a little too hard on AEW and Jazwares because they haven't had the time. This is Wave 3, and it's already miles ahead of the game. Now the big ones. Not that these aren't great, as you see, but Orange Cassidy. It's Orange Cassidy time. From his June 24th, 2020 Dynamite. Orange. Big orange. Orange Cassidy time. Let's get it on. Comes with 3 extra hands. So he has the pockets, he has the thumb, and then he has, I think, standard AEW standard wrestling hands. So if I have a gripe, it's that not a lot of AEW figures have a fist or anything kind of closed. I think MJF is the one, so he can hold the mic. A lot of them have this weird cuppy hand thing, like what I'm doing, because I'm weird and I'm cuppy. Come out here, Orange. Much anticipated. Okay, here's the moment of truth, because the first thing I do... Uh-oh. ASMR! Get out of there. Whoop. Safe. Laptop saved the glasses to do what I was going to do. He is the only one with glasses, and he's packaged in the glasses. The thing I do with real effects, especially when I don't buy in stores, because they don't sell things in stores anymore, is check the True Effects face like print. Because I've had a few that are like printed on the cheeks or like just crooked. My little bit of the bubbly Jericho, the eyes are just on top of the lids just enough, but the print makes it enough of a optical illusion where it's not a problem necessarily. Could always order another one, but I don't know. But that's the thing. I check my True Effects as best I can, and I was very nervous. I was very nervous when I got Orange because his eyes are covered. So I was checking everybody for goodness. Everyone was printed on 100%, but Orange had glasses, so that like made me nervous. So what do you think? It looks a little weird there, but no, it's just the bags under his eye. Literal bags under his eyes. No, he's on point. So yay! That's the entire wave. Not a one was like quality controlled, wonky. That's really cool. His articulation, people were worried about his articulation. His hands in his pockets. He's got the thumb placed. Boo! Let's put the glasses on real quick. Told you it's going to be a long one. Where the hell? Put the glasses on real quick. I have no... There we go. The glasses are great. They look a little funky there, but everything does. He's doing the pose. Excellent. These glasses are pretty righteous because they don't look like, certain other glasses on action figures. They're not necessarily meant for the individual. They're just sort of painted up that way to work out. Certainly like the Dusty glasses, they're just solid purple are fine. But let's take it off. I saw this in a video. Be sure not to muss up the white shirt underneath too much, but take the unique torso again. Loving these unique torsos. Let's see where the ball joint is so I don't break his arm. That would be terrible. There we go. Let's see the ease of construction here. So it's really cool also that they're using soft goods, but they don't look like oversized Barbie clothes. They don't look like FTC nonsense. And Sleeping Collectibles says, what a great looking figure. Love it. Yeah, it rules. So we're going to get this guy out, and I'm actually going to put the Pockets hand in there and check it out. Because that's about the amount of work that Orange is going to do today. Is the... Ooh, oh, let's see. Slide those bad boys in. Yeah. It's one thing to see an image, but when you have it in hand and you're doing the thing, the quality becomes like, you don't believe it until you see it in life. And here we are. He's ready to deliver some stiff. Ooh. Boo. Love it! This figure rules. I'll be able to pose it a little better once I get the joints and stuff coming out, but they put the coat on over and just sort of bent the arms to fit the mold, the vacuum formed thing. I haven't had to fight with any horrifying like Mattel style clasps or anything, so that's really cool. No rubbery hairbands. We're good. Orange Cassidy for the win. Orange Cassidy, hold up. Let me get... It's only worth it. You gotta give him the... I also love AEW's alternate hands. I think they're pretty excellent, but gets a big boop. Hit him with the money shot. Boo. AEW. Unrivaled 3! And now the figure... Darby Allin. One of my favorites. Certainly when I was briefly... learning in the biz for a brief second, there was a documentary on Vice after Dark Side of the Ring that had Darby Allin, his backstory and everything. And this look is from Fyter Fest, June 29th, 2019. Darby Allin. Let's get extreme! And so, it was like him, and I think Joey Janela was in that too, which... Let's get a Joey Janela figure in here, am I right? But when I got the box and I opened the case, Darby Allin's was the one that in package, knocked my socks off. My non-existent socks at the time blown completely off. So let's take a look. ASMR! I cut it, but who cares? It's going to be messy. Darby Allin comes with skateboard, no alternate heads or hands. But does he need them? Tech deck. No sandpaper, but he has Darby Allin detailing on the skateboard. Coffin up! Boo. This is the part where the true effects or that styling of paint application really comes to shine because it has the first layer, which is his face, his normal Darby Allin human head. See if I can not break this joint on this foot. Might require some hot water on that one. So never mind. He's got some spindly legs, much like the real man himself. He's got the detailing on the fingernails and the hands. But it looks like he is smeared on some face paint over his human features, and they printed it on to look as such. So that's really righteous. Cool, softer rubber jacket. So it's a rubber jacket. It has a lot of detail on it. Very Darby Allin-esque. Little protector sleeve so that the skin color didn't get affected by the jacket. Take those off. He has his metal chain around his neck. And yeah. Okay, so I think his torso is very similar to Orange's and might be a reuse, but that's okay. They're very similar builds, so I'm hyped for it. Yeah, this figure is amazing, and the paint app, if you can get... The paint app looks like it is the kind of face paint that he uses, and that it's been worn a little. He's got his little shorts over his tights. So this only makes me more excited for more Darby Allins, but also for Sting. Sting, that's coming up. He's got to. So if they can do that kind of magic beyond what they've done with Dustin Rhodes already, I think we're in for a really cool, Legends future. But that's it. That's all there is. There is no more. AEW Unrivaled Wave 3. I love it. I think each figure is excellent to extraordinary. So you can't lose. I hope, they become more available so that people can buy them and enjoy them as much as I have just now. I am Billy at @the_swan_man on Twitter. Let's see if I can get a little coffin dropski. Oh! And for the One Stop Geek Shop podcast, which is available on all platforms, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Never grow up and never surrender. Ha 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 ha.